Hey, what's up, everyone? I'm here to talk to you about globalization, and so you're probably wondering what it is. Well, neither I or you want to have to explain it, so instead, I'm going to show you the renditions of a 9-year-old dementia patient, and hopefully, we can figure it out together. So let's get started. Okay, so from its Wikipedia entry, globalization is the growth of industry and development on a global scale. So, as you can see from that drawing, that purple cheese spawning out of the earth is supposed to be the development of countries, I think. So by allowing the dissemination of globalization, countries have been able to open up much larger markets for exports, thus allowing a larger spread of influence and goods across the globe. God, what is that? Okay, so these two guys are trading because under globalization, countries are allowed to come in and trade with whoever they want freely and with whoever they please. So through free trade, people from all different countries can get what they want in order to help benefit their own countries. That man is a little bit too happy. This is probably a given, but a lot of US goods are brought in through China because of the cheap labor that occurs over there. One of the highlights of globalization is that countries from across the world can trade without restrictions, quotas, or tariffs put over them by any other country or a third party. Okay, I'm pretty sure this next one is. Yeah, it's the United States. With eyes. Anyways, since the 1990s, the United States has grown over 23% in its gross domestic product. However, due to the use of cheap labor, some countries can decrease in their gross domestic product due to a cheaper competitor. Under fair trade, developing country producers are given a fair price in exchange for their products, thus allowing them to increase their revenue within their own country. This one is blatantly obvious. In fact, I actually think it's written right there on the side. The producers make more money. In many cases, consumers cannot afford products that are put up on the market. But there's always someone who wants to ruin trade for the rest of us by manipulating it, and they come in the form of tariffs, quotas, and embargoes. Now, part of globalization is that everyone is given basic rights just for being a human. In other words, no one is better than anyone else. Okay, so what can be depicted from this extremely one-sided drawing is that, depending on the country, the standard of living can increase or decrease. Due to globalization, the amount of goods and services offered can increase the life expectancy of citizens within the country, in contrast to those in other countries that cannot afford. Migration has become a large part of globalization, as it has allowed people from all over the world to travel to different countries in order to seek opportunities. Whether legally or illegally, many foreigners are trying to find their way into America in order to seek the opportunities that lay there. In order to prevent economic crisis and rebuild war-torn countries' economies, a development institution has been established. The World Bank is the world's largest economical contributor to the health-related projects across the globe. However, in developing countries, development institutions cause massive debt that can do more damage than good. In order to prevent the spread of communism, the World Bank was established. Loans help to make good conditions for trade by making investments. In order to help further develop third world countries, the World Bank establishes schools in which to educate the people of that country. Okay, so let's say a small country like Pakistan decides it wants to strain relations with a superpower like the United States. Political globalization would not benefit them because the United States would most likely go to war, so in the end everyone loses. However, globalization benefits the Middle East as they are the #1 oil supplier in the world. Places such as China also prosper in their massive cheap labor industry. Free shipping lanes to local producers also plays a major factor in globalization. along with the use of easy credit in order to break barriers between different countries. Here's an interesting fact. Facebook is a form of social globalization as it allows you to share your culture and lifestyle with those around the world. Now you're probably wondering, is globalization good? Yeah, overall it's pretty good for everyone all around. Well, I'm done playing this. So yeah.